All right, welcome to round one. I think we are on, just play first. We are on the draw, and I will keep this. I got a Fatal Push for his early plays, if he has any. 6. Then I got a Implement of Malice, 2 Implements of Malice, to get some card advantage. And if I get hit in the stockpile, it'll help trigger those. Opponent is deep in the tank at the end of my turn. There we go. White, blue. Not the best color combination. Alright. Sometimes people do the thing where I'm going to play this first to see if I can get some value out of my servo guy. It might be better to run the 2/2 out there, but I like value too much. And this game might come down to value. I think the blue-white decks are more attrition-based, I believe. Alright. So I have a Fatal Push and kill that guy. I'm going to go sack this, get my Revolt, Revolt going. See what I get out of him, just a land. Get myself 3 power. And I do have this Implement of Malice next turn to trigger my Fatal Push. It looks like he's going to play something else here. So that's why he would attack with this guy. Oh, I guess he's ahead in life, so it doesn't matter much. Not the card I was thinking he'd play, but good nonetheless. That's a good one. I'm going to go ahead and attack this guy. See if he does anything crazy. I'm just going to do the old implement trick here and Fatal Push this guy. Just give me some more card advantage out of this. Ooh. There we go. Do I get a spell this time? Do I get a spell? Ooh, I got a decommission. Only target creatures this current mana costs 4 or less. This thing and that. F6. Yep, attack for 1. Make your little guy. Really need a stockpile. That would help me a lot. Stockpile or 2. So these guys are pretty good. Blue 2-drops. The 1/2 really helps a lot, but alright, that's not. Is going to put counters on it or servos? Which one would you like? I'd recommend counters, but then something like this just shuts it down. Make some servos. You got it. I think we're just going to play both of these guys out. And I could sack the servo for that guy, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I can try to get a point in also. You can just trade with the servo. So these guys are good servo blockers. Yeah, so all I can really do is beat in the air for one. We drop that guy next turn and get some beats in. Down to 2 cards left in hand. Not very impressive board, but he has a Hermit. Alright. That does give him some energy for his swooper though, which he'll probably use. You got it. And then the way this deck usually stops things is enchantments. So I have a Guardian to blink anything as needed. And the Guardian works well with this guy if I really want another 1/1. Not something I really desperately want, but it does work with it. And then if he wants to block trade with this guy, do both of these guys. These guys cannot block him. That's why I like this guy. He seems very unimpressive, but the can't be blocked by artifacts really helps because there's so many servos in this format. This guy is not very playable. If you need energy badly, you can play this guy, but he's just very mediocre, I think. He's getting him 2 more servos out of it, though, with this swooper. Let's see what is going to play next. Well, that is not good for me. I do not like your negotiation technique. So there's 1 card in hand. Need to draw something. It's not land. Huh, thanks. Or you can just draw me land. That'd be fine too. You can blink this guy. I don't think it's worth it yet. Yeah, unblockability is key in this format. I don't think we're behind right now too much. He did get our finisher with his control magic card. All right. So that's where the Fellow Guardian will come in play. Yeah, I'll just take that, I guess. Deep in the tank with my energy gathering here. So, as I predicted, they'll run a lot of enchantments to try to stop your creatures. So I have this Guardian to blink him, but I've been drawing nothing off the top to help with that. And he has like a wall here and all these 1/1s. So hopefully just trade here and then hope to draw something at the top that's not land. Oh, he drew a 6th land. So I don't know if he's holding land in his hand or he has another spell that costs more. He did discard decommission early, but I have no targets for it really. So I don't know if he's going to keep that in. Afterboard. Well, that's the card. So that was his last card, Ally Invasion. And make more servos. Not the best, but just getting one. Need a flyer. Something that's not land at the top. Oh my god, deck. Come on. Anything that's not land. I'm only wearing 16 land also, by the way. 16. 10 of the land. Got 6 here. See how long my opponent takes to just attack with his 1/2. I don't know if making more servos is the right call for him, but alright, that guy does almost nothing. Hey. Finally, something that helps. Thank God. I can block, I can gain some life, I can attack. He has no cards in hand, so now I can finally make a comeback, hopefully. If I were him, I would trade off, if possible. Start willing my guys down, but okay. Tap X target not untapped artifacts control. Look at top control library, put them in your hand. The rest of my library order. That's pretty good because he has all these servos. Wow. Wow. And opponent's deep in the tank. Deep in the tank. Every time I click OK. He's going to be able to start looking at 6, 7 cards per turn on top of his deck and choose the best one. So in, 3 turns, he can get the 3 best cards out of his deck and play them. Pretty good. His deck hand's pretty good right now. It does cost 4 to use, so he's going to use. We just played a land for his turn. He's going to tap pretty low to do that for his guys. He wants to get a premium card. If he has anything that can take care of my responder. If he didn't use all his energy for this, he could have this Hermit attacking too. Yep, look at the top 7. Take your pick, sir. Take your pick. When I first saw this card spoiled, it looked really good. A 1/2 for 1, decent for early drops, and his ability is, pretty good. He's only good late game though. Is his problem because he costs so much and requires so much other stuff to be put around it. So as you can clearly see here, it was an awesome draw for him. But if you had it down the beginning of the turn or beginning of the game, it wouldn't do much at all. So wait, put one of them in your hand. Oh, I just missed. He has another card in hand. He drew a land for the turn. Oh my god. 10, 11, 12. I have 4 land left in my deck. 4 lands. The Aether Responder is the only good card I drew so far. And then by the time I get my hidden stockpile, every card I'll want is scryed at the top. I'll just like note that I currently have 21 minutes left to my time, and he has 13 minutes. And it's just game 1. What do you want to play? Spire Patrol? It's pretty good. Sure, that's fine. Does not have enough to get the deckhand working. Might have wanted to tap this guy down instead. I'll put it on this guy right now, I think. Doesn't matter too much what I put it on. And then I'll move it to the Aether Responder next turn. I cannot F6 now because I have this conviction. I believe this card was usually in Weatherlight or something like that. Can't remember the exact time or exact set it was originally in. It was one of the older sets though, and it seemed very mediocre at the time. But they found a way to fit it in and it actually works in this format. What's your next best card? So he has a pretty good chance on winning this game. But one of the things that he is not winning right now is the time race. So he's used almost half his time so far, and we're just on game 1. His deck doesn't seem too aggressive. What has going on, what he showed me so far. Besides this Visionary, which still is kind of slow. Just got to remember to play around and shoot negotiations. But yeah, he's going to have to figure something out. All right. He's planning on attacking. So he has something else for my responder, maybe. Well, he just wants to see if he can race. I don't know if the -1/-1 guys would be good against his deck. Might be. Ooh, that was a good pickup. Very tidy. He might have something here. He has nothing? He has nothing there. That's odd. What was the card that he searched for? Okay. their ally invasion. I will gain some life, and I will 2-for-1 him. So that was a decent idea. So he's running multiple of these to try to get some value out of his cards. Spire Patrol, reminiscent of the card from Ravnica that would detain a guy. Alright. And just getting in for 1 still. We'll return this now and get some F6 value. Oh my god. The value. The value. Oh, I guess I could have played this back down. Didn't even think about that. So I'm debating on whether or not to cast this now or when he attacks again so I can block. I'm thinking about doing when he attacks again to see if I can get super value out of it. Alright, seem hasty on getting all the cards. I just took one and put the rest on the bottom rapidly. I'm also debating on whether or not to do the Guardian blink. I should have done during my turn maybe. I'm guessing he has the card that gives his guys +2/+1, maybe. We're not going to play like he has it, so. Just hope that this is enough. It looks like he has it though. Yep, Inspiring Charge. I don't think I live. Exactly, lethal. Exactly. So if I would have played it main phase, got the Poisoner out. So that was learning. Should have played this main phase. So draw a card and see if I can draw more creatures because I was doubt to draw land. Alright, kind of like the evasion here. I'm a big fan of that. Not that. That, not good. That's not good. Non-token artifact. I don't have enough for that. Don't need that. -1, -1. Kind of like what it's set up like right now. Looks like that. 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll run it back. I think if we'd done a lot better if we didn't draw so many land in a row. Yeah, I'll keep this. This looks good. start with implements. Always good to have a first turn play. Then get my poisoner out on turn 2. Ooh, we got dock hand. See, now dock hand does almost nothing. I desperately need to draw a white. Get anything going here. Should I trade with a dock hand? No. So easily block if I draw a white. White. It's not a white. Not a white. Alright. Not happy about this. Come on, deck. You're giving me nothing but land last game. Can you at least give me a few this game? There's some debate on whether I could have attacked there. He wouldn't have traded, but I get an extra token. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get closer to getting this, but that's very loose and kind of desperate. So if I guess he's going to attack just the dock hand again, but he should tackle that guy, yeah. See, this guy is just a 1/2 with conviction. He is also missing land drops. So am I. Wow. Hand is stacked. Just need a white mana. Puts down to 6 minutes. He is also screwed, just like me. Yeah, you want to? I'll give you a swamp for one of your planes. Oh, he drew a 3rd land. That's not good for me. Wow, deck. What are you doing to me? What are you doing? I'm going to die to a Merchant's Dock hand. This is usually how it goes for me. Ooh, that's good for him. That's very helpful. I'm going to crack this right away. Once like a tournament or a draft, I'll have one game where I'm just mana screwed. Yep. 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 Would you like this card? Ugh. Another swamp. Deck. Why do you keep that in? I didn't show him anything besides my conviction, and it's not that good against conviction. I didn't show him this, but he's down to 5 minutes at 14. Plains. That's not a plains. Not a plains. This is how I die. Drew another land. He's got his crab going now. So that puts me on a clock. 4, 5. Let's kill 4, 5, 6. I have to kill that guy because I can block the crab next turn. Or I can, I guess, rope leverage the crab also, but it's less good. If I can get the, yeah, I'm going to rope for something. If I draw planes, that would be ideal. Wait, he didn't attack? Why did he not attack? Alright, well, another issue with on Magic Online is misclicking and not attacking. Srom's Expertise. What would you like to cast? Just 3 tokens. I guess he has a thing to exchange. So I'm just going to do this right now. Slow him down. And if I can draw planes, I'll be back in this. He gave me an extra turn, thankfully. I have 2 life here. It's pretty nice. Oh, he's have it? GG's. GG's. Alright, Sparring Charge. Was a drawing of planes next turn. There's my land. So what I was planning on doing is planes, make this kind of like Gear Renegade guy, and then aerial maneuver or implement. Probably implement first, gain some life, and get the extra serve off that. That may give me plenty of blockers, but I was just too far behind, trying to catch up, drawing the wrong lands. So anyway, that's round 1. See you in round 2.